Hi guys, it's time to get all misty-eyed again and look at another old magazine from yesteryear. This one, as you can see, is Amstrad Action, for the good old Amstrad CPC 464 of course. And later on it was also for the Amstrad CPC Plus range and GX 4000 console, which was, as you know, short-lived. This issue, as you can see there, is number 5 from February 86 and it cost £1. And Amstrad Action had 100 pages. So that's a penny a page. Not too sad at all. A couple of games in this issue are Elite, Nightshade, Tornado Low Level, Sweevo's World, Impossible Mission, Barry Wiggins Boxing, 1986. So I'm just going to quickly flick through some of these magazines here. I've got a few in one show. Just show you some of the advertising and game reviews, screenshots, what's featured in the magazine. Action test was where all the reviews took place. The old Gremlin Graphics advert there went on to become Gremlin Interactive. Typings was a regular thing if you had the time to type all that sort of stuff out. Some advertising there. On the back, there's normally always a game coming out on the back review. Next magazine was in May 1987. Still £1 at the time. There you go, look, Nemesis, better known as Gradius of course. Bit of a poor conversion on the Amstrad, to be honest. Game reviews, not every game review is in colour unfortunately, the screenshots, which was a shame, because half the time back then I went by games on the screenshots, I think. Master Game, Head Over Heels. Now Master Game was awarded in the Amstrad Action magazine for a game that got 90% or more, apart from a couple of occasions which were unexplained. If it got between 80 and 90%, it was an AA rave. How many games got over 70%, I could be interested in them. I often found with Amstrad Action magazines back then that Imagine company would have the first couple of pages in the magazine for review, advertising their games. Moving on to September 87, and the Amstrad CPC is 2 years old. I wonder what that cake tasted like. I'll show you the back cover because it had Game Over on the back cover, and then this was pretty famous for that picture. Probably more famous for the picture than the actual game. Well, the game is okay. These extra bits here weren't on the original poster. Caused a bit of controversy at the time. There's a YouTuber on here called Cholo CBC. Might look one of these looking at that. Couple more AA raves. Here's original Star Fox. Nothing to do with the Super Nintendo game and Star One, which was obviously renamed Star Wing in quite a lot of places. The excellent Exelon on the Amstrad, very colourful run and gun. Let's see some of the games, the screenshots are in black and white, so I don't do the Amstrad justice, because the Amstrad was had very colourful graphics. It doesn't always show it. Cheat mode, which was obviously quite useful. It wasn't just about games and that, of course. Obviously it had things about, it had serious software, it had there you go, look, Imagine Games again. Also had like, covering disk drives and all kinds of printers that were coming out for the machine. The Pilgrim was where the adventure and RPG games took place. I think it was later named Bullrog, or was it the other way around? I'm not sure. Gunship. Super Sprint. Couple of really good games here, I'll show you quickly. Both AA raves. There's Paperboy, really nice colourful graphics on the Amstrad. Absolutely no sound. 0% for sound. And the top game here is Mask, and I'm showing you this because this was I wrote a review of this for the Retro Gamer website. and this game got featured in the magazine about middle of last year sometime. It's quite a nice moment. Really good game actually, from an old 80s cartoon. Whizball, master game there. More Imagine Games on the front covers. Solomon's Key, really nice artwork there. The game itself was similar to Gauntlet. If you play Gauntlet, you know what to expect. £1.50 this one. This is a special issue, Christmas '87, January '88. Flying Shark on the back cover. A Pilgrim. Nice 2-page spread for Super Hang-On, which was an okay game. IK Plus. Driller Remaster game. Oh. Action Test, nice colour. There you go. When you work this one out. There you go, that give it away, doesn't it? Amstrad Action was a nice outrun poster there. Shame about the game on the Amstrad. There was actually a screenshot of the Amstrad version there. Looks good when it's not moving. I forgot what I was saying there. Yeah, it was a great read, Amstrad Action. Best thing until Amiga Power come along. It's a shame to admit. Between '86 and 1990, I reckon, was the highlight of the Amstrad years. Obviously by then a lot of people moved on to the 16-bit machines, the Amiga, the Mega Drive, and so on. We've moved on here to 1990, June. Cost was £1.45, so it's still pretty cheap, to be honest. When you think how much games magazines cost these days, or a lot of them do have demo discs or whatever on the front. It wasn't until another 10 issues after this, I think it was, that Amstrad Action started putting a cover tape on the front. I'm sure you recognise this fella, Turrican. Turrican's a pretty awesome game on almost every system. And here's the review of it. As you can see, a master game. A couple of screenshots. Have this game, and I will be doing it soon, putting it on YouTube. 90%. I think the page after this showed you like all the violent games, shooting games you can get on the Amstrad. There you go, as I type in. Imagine typing all that out. Oh, thank you. Another master game. Fight crime yourself. Batman, Operation Thunderbolt, Chase HQ, and The Untouchables. All of them actually pretty good games, to be honest. Here we go, is the last issue I have of Amstrad Action, or the last one I currently own. Slightly changed, it shows you all the machines on the top here. It's gone up to £2.50, and this was July 1992, and this was issue 82. There's some robot burgled your cover tape. As you can see on the front, Lemmings. There's only about 5 games reviewed in this issue. By then the layout has changed a fair bit. There is the Lemmings review. It's got 97%, as you can see there. So it's changed a fair bit. This is quite funny. Well, stop dreaming. The new Amiga 600 has arrived. Advertising Amiga in an Amstrad magazine. I have one other different Amstrad magazine, that's Computing with the Amstrad. This was start this. Very nice cover there. I quite like this magazine for the way it's set up. Nice screenshot or two. Very well presented. Well games. Quite a good joystick waggler. Dogfight 2187, which is like a 2-player 3D space shooter, which is on the cover there. again, Star Fox rather. So there you go. That's my bunch of Amstrad magazines. I'll quickly show you, because I'm out of time, this disc, which actually has every Amstrad Action issue on there. There is an issue 118, which you might be able to find on the internet, which was a fan-made one. Check it out if you can find it anywhere. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Post more videos soon.